if the Obi become president today, we are sure that the Nigeria of our dream, maybe 15 years ago, 20 years ago, where we stay in peace, you can live anywhere you want to live. And we have it. Let me leave the podium for you, sir.
Anyway, once again, good evening, everyone. Good evening, the Waymaker TV. Our viewers, good evening. Thanks for joining us this evening. All right, let me go straight to the point about the question you asked, whether that Nigerians are divided. Basically, you are saying the youth are divided based on this political atmosphere we have in Nigeria, that some persons are saying that political regime change will not be the solution. Some people are saying to be or nothing. There are also some persons who are also pushing for Atiku. You don't have to dismiss that. Atiku also have a lot of followers, and these are basically in the northern part of the country. They are pushing for him, and if they succeed, I think they are still going to make a move. Then why others are still supporting Tinubu? So I really want to start from a purpose. There is a time, season, and purpose for everything on earth. This is what I want a lot of you to understand, that there is a purpose for something. When you are, before I join you in life, there is a purpose why I'm joining you in life right now. Before you set up this live streaming, there is a purpose why you set it up. Now, I want to start from this background. Anybody you are supporting, why are you supporting the person? Let's start from there. Why are you supporting the person? Now, you asked me a question that is P2B the solution to the problem of the country? And I want to start by telling you that I personally, I love P2B. P2B is a good person. P2B is like, there are few people that I rate like that. I rate like that in Nigeria. Very few people. The likes of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, very meek. You understand? Very meek. They are nice people. I can't count more than 10 people like P2B in Nigeria. Not because he's perfect, right? Not because he's perfect, not because he's good. But there is this question that a lot of people are trying to shy away from. If you are asking me, can P2B solve the problem of Nigeria? I'll first of all return the question by telling you, what is the problem of Nigeria? You understand? That is where we have to start from. What is the problem of Nigeria? Because before you say whether this person can solve the problem, what is the problem he want to solve? Let's define the problem. Albert Einstein said that if you give me an hour to solve the problem on Earth, I will use 59 minutes trying to define the problem, trying to know the problem, 59 minutes, and use one minute to solve the problem. You know what that means? It means that if you want to solve any problem, you need to know the problem you want to solve. So I believe that being a good person alone does not give you the edge of solving the problem. You must be able to define the problem. So because of that, I am saying this for future's purpose. We are on social media, and you see this live session this video we are making. From now till next 50 years, our children will see this video. We are going to wake up next 10 years and come back to this video. So because of that, that is why I am never emotional. I am never sentimental, because I am not a kind of someone like Daniel Buanda that you wake up tomorrow and say, you are the one that said this. You say, no, not me. I'm not the one that said it. You say this. I'm not the one that said it. No. I'll be proud to wake up any day, anytime to tell you the same thing I'm telling you today. That no politician in Nigeria have been able to define the problem of Nigeria. Because you can't solve a problem you have not defined. You can't solve a problem you have not defined. We have good people. Like if they bring out people who are coming out from the office of the president now, if they ask me, if they give me power to choose who will become the president, it's just two people, either P2B or Showore. You understand? Not because P2B is a saint, not because Showore is a saint, but these two people are not terrorist sponsors. They are not terror sponsors. I have my own personal reasons. Are you with me? I have my own personal reasons why I am saying this. So they are good people. If I am God and I have the power to make someone president, yes, I can do that and make him the president. But even making him the president, I personally know that that problem of Nigeria is not over, because we have a problem of incompatibility. We have a problem of incompatibility. It's not a Nigerian problem, it's a global problem. Go to Britain, go to Sweden, go to Australia, go to New York City in the United States of America, you will see what is going on. There is a clash of cultures, clash of value system. We have a global problem of incompatibility. You understand? We have a problem of incompatibility. And anybody who fails to define this problem will not be able to solve it. So when we are talking about politics in Nigeria, when we are talking about politics, let us just talk about the politics that can solve our problem. We can flow like that. We can continue like that. Okay. So at that level, we talk about who is a better person. Yes, that is why I can come and tell you Post-Obi is a better person due to his past records and so on and so forth. All right. So let me come in like this. When you talk about leadership, it is voluminous. The leadership you are talking about depends on what you know. You can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. Now, you said Post-Obi said poverty and bad leadership is the problem. Poverty, no. I beg to disagree that it's not poverty. So when you say lack of leadership, I agreed partially based on if you are a leader, what are you supposed to do? That is where I agree partially. Because if you just say it is because of a lack of leadership, what are you going to do as a leader? It's where the question comes. Because we have a problem of incompatibility. We have as I'm talking with you, someone like me, someone like you, more than 15 people have been killed today. Why are they killing them? Is it because of poverty? Someone who is hungry cannot hold AK-47 without going to Senate. These people he's saying they are hungry, that is the reason why they are going into the bush. They have trillions of naira money in the bush. They call it ransom. Trillions of naira, they have it. It's not poverty. You understand? For me, it's not poverty. So when we talk about leadership, I agree partially that leadership is part of the problem. But that leadership is based on what you know. It's based on what you know. Because, okay, now, let's say, for example, now, if I become the president of Nigeria, what am I going to do different? That is the question I'm putting on myself now. If I become the president of Nigeria, what am I going to do differently? What I'm going to do differently is, one, I'll first of all ask question. Only few years that Nigeria survived as a country, where the whole world were trooping into Nigeria, people from Bangladesh, people from North Korea were coming hospitals to Nigeria. Americans were bowing down to Nigerian government. They value our prime minister. When Tafawa Balewa went there, you see the red carpets, everything. You see the way they value us. Because we were in regional government then. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. We were in regional government then. Now, regional government gave each region the ability to have an autonomy, economically, security-wise, and everything. If anybody tells you that maybe one angel will enter Sorok, without return Nigeria to regional government or pushing for referendum to confine this incompatibility we have, these different beliefs, confine everybody to their own separate place. If you think if you didn't do this that you can make Nigeria to turn around, you are joking. You are joking. Because the problem we are having in Nigeria is never poverty. We were never poor, and we cannot be poor. It's not poverty. You understand? It's lack of leadership, but not only leadership, vision. vision, ability to see things the way they are, ability to know the problem. Do you know when Ujuku then discovered the problem? Do you know the content of Aburi Accord? Or you think that Gowon and Ojukwu just went to Ghana to sign a document? No, you think that Gowon and Ojukwu just traveled to Ghana to sign a document? No. They sat down, they made us the whole world. They understood the problem of Nigeria. That was the purpose of Aburi Accord. Anybody telling you otherwise, that is the solution, or the no, I am not emotional. I want us, what we are saying today, next 10 years we'll be proud of what we are saying, because you see, if Nigeria continue like this, regardless of who becomes the president, next 10 years everybody will be lamenting. And guess what? If they do 2027 election, I pray and I wish Peter Obi win. You understand? I wish Peter Obi win. I like the guy, but that will not make me not to say the truth. You understand? I wish Peter Obi win the election, no problem. But after Peter Obi's 4 years, power will go back to the north. That time they will tell you your brother was a president. What did he do? That time we will be ready to face our shit. Because we fail to realize the solution because of sentiment, because of emotion, because of what people will say. I am one of the people, I don't care what people say. I talk what I know, not what I hear. I understand what is going on. So I am not interested in what people are saying. I'm not interested in what you think. What I'm interested about the reality on ground. Nigeria is the only country you will be seeing the problem. The problem is facing you. Then you are talking around trying to say that this thing is the problem. This thing is the problem. But the problem is facing you. So my brother, we need a vision. We need to see clearly. We are blind. We are blind. We are not seeing clearly. We are not seeing beyond Aso Rock. Aso Rock is not the solution. Anybody, if God like, let angel enter there. Nigeria is not changing. Because this leadership is not the problem. You understand? Even though, if Nigerians, you say as Tinubu is in Aso Rock now, if me and you understand the problem and the whole Nigeria understand the problem, and we push for the solution, we can even solve the problem. You understand? So, I will leave you with this quote. A group of sheep led by a lion will defeat a group of lions led by sheep. You think about it. A group of lions led by sheep. They will be defeated, even though there are 1,000 lions, one sheep or one goat is leading them. That 1,000 lion will be defeated by one lion leading 1,000 sheep. That is vision and leadership. So I don't believe that all these things we are doing is the solution. After 2027, maybe after 2031, if God keep people alive and Nigeria still remain like this, that time you will understand what I'm telling you now. You will. So Okocha said this. Okocha said this. And I pray Peter Obi win. If Peter Obi did not win, people will say because Obi did not win. That is why Nigeria have not changed. You understand? In 2015, when they were removing Goodluck Jonathan, someone like Adeboye, Fadambaka, the rest of them said Buhari was a God sent. But we were here telling them the same thing. We were here telling them that no, Goodluck is bad. Yes, Goodluck was bad. Goodluck was corrupt. But I was telling them that no, Buhari is not the solution. They said, no, Buhari is an old soldier. He have experience. He will defeat Boko Haram. He fought corruption when he was in the military. He did it. I was laughing on of you. Buhari enter. Where are you people today now? Both Aisha Yusuf were praising. He was calling Tinubu my daddy because they were needing opposition to remove Goodluck Jonathan. They thought that Goodluck Jonathan was the problem. You understand? And today now, the same Aisha Yusuf is saying Tinubu is bad. They are still bad. See, I am not emotional. I want to say something next 10 years. I will come back to the same thing and say, and beat my chest. I will tell you, I said so. What we are doing has nothing to do with the solution and the problem of Nigeria. And that is why every day I'm praying, let Peter Obi find his way to Aso Rock. After his 4 years, people will not understand what I'm saying. You get it? After his 4 years, people will understand what I'm saying. So, my brother, I leave you with that. And I just hope people understand what I'm saying. If you don't understand now, from now to next 10 years, you will come to understand it.